Welcome to our feature interview. Today we have the great Frankie Hollie with us. Let's hear it.
How's it going, everybody?
Hey, Frankie. Good.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Like so many, I'm meeting for the first time in this studio. So
Yes,
thanks for doing this with us.
It's crazy because we both play all over the place. You're everywhere. Jeff's everywhere. Every time I turn around, I see you guys posting. I go, I'm always posting on the same nights.
And we have a mutual friend by the name of Jeff Cobble.
Well, if we know Jeff, I know a thing or two about that fella.
Well, the Jeff Cobble segment's later.
Much later.
But we're here for Frankie Hollie today.
Definitely going to have to get him.
Yeah, for sure.
So you came in on a motorcycle today.
I did.
Where from?
I live out in Lakeland.
Okay.
You know where Stonebridge Golf Course is?
Not really, no, but I know Lakeland.
It's
a hike.
Yeah. It's a minute, but I rode a Harley. I got a Harley Davidson, and I figured the weather was good, but after about 4 minutes into the ride, I was like, this is probably not a great idea.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be an hour from here
About
to Hernando,
hour.
right?
Well, it was about an hour, yeah.
I'm telling you, man, it doesn't matter that you're out in the open and the wind is blowing when the wind is 98 degrees.
Oh, no.
It's still hot.
It's like being blasted in the face with a 70-mile-an-hour hairdryer. You know what I mean? It's hot.
For sure.
As long as you're moving, it's okay. But if you stop at the red lights, you better be prepared to drip some water.
I have no business being on two wheels.
Oh, me either.
And if you see me all of a sudden buying a motorcycle, slap me across the face, send me to my therapist because clearly I'm having some issues in my life.
You talk about crotch rockets. About 20 years ago, I had the opportunity to buy a Yamaha R1. Thank God I didn't do it because that's one of the baddest street bikes on the planet. Rice rockets.
It is.
And it'll get you killed in a hurry, especially somebody like me who don't know what they're doing.
Do you know who else is badass?
Who's that?
Frankie Hollie.
He is.
So let's move on from the motorcycles. Don't start with Corvettes.
No.
Because then this will totally be.
He's got one of those too.
I got one of those too.
God.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that.
Across the Hall is the car podcast recording right now. If you guys want to go to that,
I'm just a male with some. I like my play toys.
Understood.
I gotta have my go. I'm not dead yet.
All right.
And
Yet is the key word.
yet, and no wife to tell me I can't buy.
How long you guys been together?
My goodness, probably since about 2006, 2007, somewhere around there.
So nearing 20 years.
I know Jeff Cobble's not one of your original members, but has it been a revolving door type of deal? It's
Pretty
just
kinda,
you leading the band. And,
Well, I had a band called Root South before Frankie Hollie and the Noise,
Okay.
and we did a bunch of stuff around Memphis. And then whenever I went out on my own, I got a few players. Walter Hughes, I don't know if y'all know him. He plays down on Bill Street all the time with Eric Hughes is his brother, great guitar player. And Robert Cam and a couple few other people, we got together, and those were my original members. And they stayed with me for a good 5, 6, 7 years. And then musically, folks started doing other things, and then Julian Wong came along.
Yeah, I saw pictures of him with you as I was going through your pages.
Julian is
stalking
amazing.
you as I do.
Yeah, he's an amazing guitar player. Yeah,
we love him.
He's kind of high strung though.
That's good.
Yeah, right,
It's good. It's good. It works out for him.
He's always upset. He always looks pissed.
Yeah, I was say he's always frowning. Every time I see him, he's got a frown.
Never smiles.
To those that don't know, the nicest, happiest guy you'll ever meet. Just nothing bothers him.
He is. I've played many shows with that guy, and promise you, I've never seen anything piss him off. Nothing.
He was funny. He's been on the podcast, and we would be like, "So, how did you become an engineer?" Just standard question. He was like, "Well, I decided to go to school, and
There it is.
Yeah,
it just happened.
I just went to school.
Things just happened." That's his look on life. It just happened.
Yeah, and it works out for him. You know what I mean? So,
but now he's
amazing.
killing it with Sean Few and formerly known as.
They're doing real good out there. I've seen a couple of their shows. They're an amazing band.
Yeah, they're good.
Really good.
So who came in after him?
Casey Childs. Casey Childs came in. Oh, no, actually, Casey Childs was before Julian. I take that back.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't expect you to remember every
revolving door.
We're going to ask you about dates and years, but no.
Yeah, Casey Childs played with me for a long time. Then Julian came along, and then they both kind of if Julian couldn't make something, Casey would sit in, and then if Casey couldn't make something, Julian would sit in. But Julian did most of the shows, and Casey went on to play with a couple other bands. One of them is the Bluff City Bandits.
Okay.
I think he started out, I'm not going to swear on it, but I think he started out playing guitar with that band, and then he moved on to be the lead singer. He's a great vocalist.
Okay.
Yeah. Great
I have
guitar,
heard of them.
Great guitar player, too. Yeah, they're real good.
Yeah, they're still playing now.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
I think they're at Lafayette's once in a while,
I'm
correct?
pretty positive I saw him post something a couple of days ago on Lafayette. Yeah, I think that's where there was.
Yeah. So do you, or have you ever done Lafayette's?
Oh, I do Lafayette's all the time, yes. I got a couple Lafayette shows coming up. I hate that I can't tell you the date. I probably can if I look at my stuff. But I do have a couple Lafayette's dates coming up. Yeah,
very cool.
And I know you do some stuff on Bill, like Club 152.
Oh, yeah,
I think I've seen that.
You know what the thing is I thought Club 152 was closed. And then we started doing shows down there, and then someone told me, they said, well, they open if there's something big going on down there, and they're going to make some money. But if they're nothing's going on, I guess they're closed.
Like if there's a big concert, a basketball game.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. WWE.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I mean, it's cool because we'll start playing, and there literally will be no one in there. But after the first song, everybody, whoever's outside on Bill Street, they just pile in. And it's really cool.
Yeah, that happens at the casinos.
Yeah.
If someone's playing Bluesville or the new theater hall in Gold Strike.
I love the casinos. Yeah. We do a bunch of stuff at Southland, too, also.
Okay.
Yeah, they dump right out. Southland.
Yeah.
A smoke-free casino. Isn't that crazy?
I know. And it's real crazy whenever you walk over into the one little section that is smoking, how bad it stinks.
But I mean, all of Tunica smells like that.
Yeah.
So, but coming from the non-smoking section into that, it makes it just, the juxtaposition of that is like, whoa. Yeah. And we've played that small little stage in there before. Yeah. Full band. 5 of us up there. Imagine, you know that stage.
I'm always worried my drummer, Bill Fraser's going to fall off the back of it.
Right, yeah.
It's way up high. There's nothing, no protection. I could just
it's a pain to load up on. But the main stage is great, right in the lobby.
Love the main stage. Yeah, that big one that they put in the non-smoking area, like you said, in front of the bar there. That's amazing.
And they let you play.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, they let you play, Jeff. I mean, you can hit your snare however you want.
That's good.
Isn't that cool?
I enjoy that.
And a non-smoke.
Yeah. I can't stand trying to feel like I'm a jazz player when I'm playing something. I want to hit things, man.
You do jazz notes too, huh?
You scream of jazz.
I'm all kinds of jazz. Yeah. Jimmy Phelps teaching me jazz.
Well, Sean Few plays the Oz flute. Did you know that? Anyway,
anytime I hit a wrong note or whatever on accident, I say, that's a jazz note.
That's jazz.
That's a jazz note.
So your current lineup, you got Bill Fraser on drums.
Yes, sir.
We love Bill. He's been at Memphis Drum Shop since I was born.
He was at your last show at Sidecar Memphis.
Yes, he was. He was.
So I got to shake his hand.
And then you got Jeff Cobble.
Jeff Cobble, yep.
Lead guitar.
Yep.
And bass, you've got Chris Moore.
Yep.
And then you've got another vocalist in the band, a female, Taylor McManus.
I do. We brought Taylor in. I've known Taylor for a long time. I used to sing with Taylor's mom out at a place called the Strand Theater a long time ago. So I've known all of them, their whole entire family, for a long time. Mm-hmm. Good people.
Cool.
Yeah. So Taylor's a great vocalist. Her mom's a great vocalist. But we brought Taylor in, and she happened to fit in, and her harmonies are amazing. And it didn't take me a quick second to go, I know what I want. Yeah. You know what I mean? She's a great vocalist.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with Chris Moore. Tell us about your bass player.
Chris Moore is he come from a couple different bands. I think he still plays with a band called Jam Cracker. He's got a couple he's got a couple different things going on there. They're fun.
Cracker is just a funny word, just in general.
I actually met Chris through Bill. Bill's been with me for a long time. He's been my drummer, and I wouldn't change that for nothing. He is absolutely amazing.
And the man behind Memphis Drum Shop.
He is.
Is he the manager of the place? Or
I don't really know what it is, but Bill is.
He's been there forever.
He's like a Batman when it comes to that place. I tell him that he owns the place, and he says that he doesn't.
Right.
And then I tell him he's the manager, and he goes, "No, I'm not the manager." I go, "You've been there for 75 years or something."
Man, he's one of those guys. If I go in there, the first person I'm asking for is Bill.
And he's there.
Yeah. And if he happens to be off that day, I'm like, okay, I'll be back tomorrow.
I've never seen him take a day off. I think that guy works 24/7.
Yeah.
Anyone that was at the Stage Stop reunion at Neil's last year, he provided the drum kit for that. So, anyways, Chris, we'll go back to Chris Moore. So.
Yeah, Chris. So Chris to school together, and they were good buddies growing up. And well, I think we were having an issue with one of our bass players. I can't say which one, but just one of them.
I did my best.
We was having an issue with one of our bass players, and so Bill brought Chris in, and that was pretty much that. Chris, I sent him a list of about 20 songs, and he didn't even really rehearse with us. He met us at a gig and played every one of them, and he's never left.
That's always a sign of someone who really knows what they're doing.
Yeah,
no rehearsals, show up.
We didn't rehearse anything. He just showed up and played the songs that we gave him, and done a great job. And
see, if you were talking about me, you'd say he showed up and did the songs we gave him, but God, he sucked.
He showed up. And
he should have rehearsed.
He obviously didn't do any homework, obviously.
Yeah, so the one that doesn't know what he's doing, Jeff Cauble.
Yeah, we've been trying to get Jeff caught up on he does that Guitar for Dummies book. And we're trying to get him caught up on that.
Yeah, hopefully he's making some money on that book.
He's doing real good.
It's New York's bestseller.
He's on chapter 4. He's reading it.
Yeah, we love Jeff Cauble.
Yeah, we're just picking.
He's a fun person to pick on, but he's a ripping guitar player.
Yeah, I've known Jeff for a long time too. I used to play with his mom and dad out at the Strand Theater in Millington, Tennessee.
Nice.
And his dad is an amazing guitar player too. I don't know how much y'all know about him, but
I've heard Cauble talk about him over the years, but I'm not super familiar with him.
He was amazing. He was a good guy. Yeah. And I got a cool little story about him too, real quick. While we're talking about him, it's probably been a long time since I said this story, but out at the Strand Theater, he used to have a signature Chet Akins guitar.
And this is his father.
This is Jeff's dad. Yeah. And Jeff. So. My understanding is that Jeff's dad would never let anybody touch that guitar for no reason whatsoever. That was his baby.
Okay.
And I got on stage and did a original song, and I did it acoustic, and about halfway through the song, a string popped.
Uh-oh.
And Jeff's dad was standing right on the side of the stage with his Chet Akins guitar. And I even told the audience, I said, I apologize. I'll come back next week and do it for y'all again. And I walked off the stage, and Jeff's dad handed me his Chet Akins guitar. And he said, you go back up there and finish your song, son.
Wow.
And
Cauble's like, what the hell, Dad?
I'll never.
I couldn't even play that guitar.
I'll never forget that story.
That's awesome.
Ever.
That's
a great guy. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff always talks about him, around him as far as how much he admired him and misses him and that stuff. But how long has Cauble been with you now?
I'm terrible with times. I feel like 30 years.
That's how it is with Jeff, yeah. That sounds about right.
Feels like an eternity.
maybe a year or so he's been with us, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe. I guess. Like I said, I'm terrible with times.
We don't expect
getting old
to be precise at all.
I'm getting old and I forget things.
And
but not very long, relatively speaking. Yeah.
And you guys are mainly like a modern country covers that you do.
It's pretty much a mixture of everything.
Okay.
Well, we do a bunch of new country, and then we do a bunch of old country too.
Okay.
And then after a shot or two, you may hear Journey and Bon Jovi and Poison.
There you go.
So you do it all then.
I try.
Yeah, throwing in all kinds of genres.
So when you say new country, is it like literally now, or is it the Jason Aldean, Luke Bryan
Jason
wave?
Aldean, Luke Bryan kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Every now and again, I'll throw in something by Morgan Wallen or Hardy, somebody new. But I personally love the Jason Aldean. We've played a few shows with him, and he's a great guy too.
Yeah.
I like that.
If you listen to past episodes, I'm going to apologize in advance about shitting on that band and music.
That's okay.
No, it's just that Derek has had a very, very, very long career.
I played that shit for so long, so I always poo-poo. I always use Jason Aldean as an example of the country I don't like playing anymore. But at the end of the day, if I was really to be honest, it can be fun. Like it's rock and shit, and it's that low key signature. And,
that's what drew me to it was that drop D stuff. And I go.
They go down to C sharp. Some shit.
Exactly. And it just, like you said, it adds a whole different kind of rock edge to the country sound.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like country music to me.
No, I don't. I never described Jason Aldean as a country band anyway. I said that. Oh, I did. I said that's a country singer with a rock band.
Yeah,
that's what he was.
And so credit because his band is well known. Because they do studio and touring with him. He's had that same core. Tully, Rich Redmond, and who's the guitar player? Kurt.
Yeah.
Kurt.
And don't ask about their last names, but
and he also has a steel player, a lap
Right.
steel, or a steel guitar player. I don't know his name either, but he
But those three guys were with him before he was nothing, and just playing free showcases, and they just turned into be this amazing band and consistent. And they let them write in the studio. They really give him a voice and help make his sound, and that's unheard of in Nashville.
Yeah.
So kudos to that. That's why he does have that consistent sound. So, but I still hate playing the music.
I explained Tennessee whiskey as being the new Freebird or Freebird. I go, everybody used to come to the stage and holler Freebird. You'd hear it 30, 40, 50 times a night. Now everybody wants, you can play Tennessee whiskey and someone will want to hear it again immediately.
Yeah.
Hey man, can y'all do Tennessee whiskey? I go, we just did it.
Yeah.
Here's $5. Can you do it again?
It's going to cost you $50.
Go for it. 50. Add a couple zeros behind that.
Sure do. $5. Thank you. Appreciate you.
But that is the new go-to.
Yeah.
It really is. And also it's easy.
Derek and I have been out together, and people are like, y'all want to come up and play? Well, we're like, Tennessee whiskey?
Sure.
It's an easy one.
It's easy.
It is.
Yeah.
And everybody knows
Nobody going to mess that one up.
Right.
It's 2 chords the whole time.
And that's exactly the kind of song I need at a spur of the moment. Nobody's going to mess that one up.
Right, because as we've established, you're not much of a jazz guy. You can't really, on the spot, can't come up with it.
No.
So,
that's funny.
Well, cool. What are some of the places you're playing currently? You mentioned Southland, some Lafayette.
Yep, Southland Greyhound. I still call it Southland Greyhound
Yeah,
Park,
yeah,
but it's actually not Southland Greyhound Park. It's
joint.
I did. I have played there. I also played there at the Sammy Hagar. Is that the Sammy Hagar?
Yeah.
It used to be.
Red Rocker Bar. I played there too. So.
It used to be. Now it's just the regular smoking section.
That
stage does not have a name or a brand to it.
I never went there when it was Sammy's
Neither
deal.
had I. Neither had I. But
so we do that. Club 152. TJ Mulligan's.
Tin Roof. You do any of that?
No. I used to.
Yeah.
And
don't really want to play 4 hours nonstop.
well, I think that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen, and I don't care if someone from the Tin Roof is watching this interview or not.
I agree. I agree with you.
I don't care.
Nobody wants to play 4. I've got to pee at some point.
4 hours nonstop, no break.
Yep.
That's the silliest thing I've ever heard.
they bring
in my life.
They're trying to bring the Nashville over.
Well, we're not in Nashville. If you want to go to Nashville, you go to Nashville.
Exactly.
This is Memphis. This is Memphis, and we do things a little different here.
I'm pushing to lower it down to 2 sets. I don't even want to do 3 sets. Let's do 2 and let us all go home.
I'm good with that. Like sometimes 3 short sets is. I'm like you. I'd rather do 2 long sets, or it wouldn't hurt my feelings to get up and just do a full straight 2-hour show and get off.
Well, Lafayette's is pretty good. We do 275s.
Yeah, you can do that there.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. So, all right.
So Lafayette's we play there too. And, a few other places. Newbys, definitely at Newbys all the time.
Oh, well, let's talk about Newbys. Yeah. You do something every Thursday with Eddie Smith and Brannon Heath.
I do. We do college night at Newbys every Thursday night, and
Are old people allowed?
They are allowed.
Okay.
Yeah, they pop in from time to time. It's mostly a college crowd, but yeah, you can definitely come out and check it out. It's fun.
I wasn't talking about me, Frank.
And I wasn't talking about you neither. I wasn't talking about you either.
So yeah, that's good. And so that's an acoustic deal, right?
It is. It is just acoustic show. We all 3 play guitar, and it's like a 3-piece harmony. Nice. When Brannon Heath is singing, me and Eddie do harmony. Okay. If Eddie's singing, me and Brannon are. Yeah. And if I'm singing, Eddie and Brannon do harmony. It's a 3-piece. We all take turns being lead, and then we all take turns doing harmony.
Gotcha.
And
do you take requests and have to just kind of think on the fly?
Absolutely.
Make stuff up on the spot?
All the time.
That's great.
Pretend you know things that you don't know.
Right, exactly.
I tell folks things that that's coming up the set 4th set. We don't have a 4th set.
Well, I'm not super familiar with Eddie Smith's history, but he's got one hell of a history, and he should know every song on earth.
Well, I pretty much think that he does.
Yeah, he's been doing this for a really long time.
Yeah, I've never ever really asked him anything that he didn't know.
Yeah,
I always pick at Eddie because Eddie's got Indian in him, and I always tell him, I go, you got that Indian stuff that nobody, things that other people don't know.
He's tapped in.
He got it under control.
Yeah, he's somebody I'm gonna have to get in here on this.
Eddie, Eddie would love to come do an interview. I promise you.
And Brannon, I'd like to get Brannon in.
Brannon would come too.
But they both got a long history. But I've heard things about Eddie, just that he's been doing it a long time and got a whole lot of history and just knows so much.
He's played with so many people. And so humble about it too. Like you'll never hear him bragging about anything that he's done. But if you ask him, he'll be more than happy to tell you.
Sure. Yeah. And that's what this podcast is all about.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
We invite people to talk about themselves.
I highly recommend you bring him on here.
Oh, sure. We'll put him on the list.
You need to make the show longer. He's got a lot to talk about.
No, hey, we prefer that. We prefer the storytellers.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing a great job, sir. You're talking along.
Thank you very much. You know what?
And very good for being your first podcast, as you mentioned to us.
I was.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I was just about to mention that. I go, this is my first. I said something about it when I first came in. I go, I've done lots of radio interviews and lots of TV interviews and lots of live this and live that. I go, this is my very first podcast.
Cool.
So that's pretty cool.
I'm glad you already like it best.
I like it. It's very fun. I go, like I said, you got a nice building, a nice setup. Pretty cool guys running the show, I guess.
Oh yeah, we try to be.
You know any good dad jokes?
Dad jokes?
Dad jokes. Sean Few brought us into the dad joke realm, and I
have one.
Okay.
Why did the zombie not cross the road? No. Let me take that back. I already fucked it up.
Give us a second.
Why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
Oh no,
because he didn't have the guts.
Oh my goodness.
That's good.
Sorry. Derailed.
Why did the pervert cross the road?
Why?
Because his dick was stuck in a chicken.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah!
Anyways. All right. Let's get this back on the track. But we're going to do this by now going backwards. Now let's cover the history of Frankie here. So where are you originally from?
Elementary school. I went to Shadowlawn Middle School and then Bartlett High School, and pretty much played music my whole life. I grew up in the industry.
Was your family into music?
My whole family plays. Everybody in the family plays something. And my Uncle James is one of the original Jones boys for the George Jones and Tammy Wynette.
Whoa!
Played with them for 18 years, and
Old Possum.
I got lots of stories. I got pictures of their tour bus parked in front of my mom's house.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's really cool. So, what was some of the first influences that really started connecting with you?
Well, when I first started playing music, my family was all country. Everybody in the family did country music, and I had hair. I was a rocker.
You and I share a kinship, brother. I know that there was pre-Frankie Hollie.
I was a drummer, and I had big drums, just cymbals everywhere, lots of crap and things that you would. The kit that I had back then, if I looked at that kit today and even remotely thought of taking that anywhere, it would. No.
Yeah.
It was big, like a Queen Drag drum set. It was crazy. I go cymbals and cages and everything.
Oh, that's right. You played drums.
Yeah. So I started out doing that. So I played rock bands for a long time before I started doing country.
And what did your parents think of that? Were they supportive?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. My mom and dad have never, ever been nothing but supportive. Like if you was to ask my mom, are you worried about your son playing in the bars and playing music? She would probably tell you she'd be worried if I wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. My parents, they're both passed away now, but they're all my whole entire life with me and my little brother. They were both supportive.
Great.
Yeah.
So starting out on drums, out there playing some rock music.
Yeah. And Derek's going to post up a picture of Frankie behind the drum kit that I'm going to make sure you get here.
I'll find it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great picture, dude. And look, you had the hair that everybody wanted to have in the 80s.
It was big.
I almost feel like I need to ask if it was a wig.
No,
it looked so good. Man.
It was 100% real.
That's awesome. I never could grow hair like that.
And I used to. I had a lot of girlfriends, not girlfriends, but just friends that were females. That would always say, "If you ever cut it, we won't talk to you no more." And they didn't.
Now, tell us what that drum kit is. What brand was that kit?
The one in the picture?
The one in the picture.
That was a Ludwig kit.
Okay.
It was
It was a typical 80s kit because the rack toms were freaking huge. They looked like they belonged on the floor.
The funny story about those things, too. That kit was originally a full Ludwig Avista Light kit, all clear.
Oh.
But I didn't like the little, Ludwig had the little small toms, and I didn't like them. I liked the deeper toms.
Yep.
So Lonnie Hammer, if you know Lonnie.
We know Lonnie.
Lonnie is a great friend of mine too, and lived down the street from me for about 10 years. Right. And me and Lonnie done a lot of running together.
Cool.
And I worked with that band, Chosen, for a long time. And so Lonnie had the two chrome drums that you see, them two big toms.
Right.
He had those. So I think I bought those from him, and then added those to the Ludwig Avista Light kit. Took all the little small toms down and put them two big ones up.
Mixed it up.
Right.
Yeah.
So, how did it look together?
I thought it looked great. I mean, even when I look back on it now, I go, that's doable.
Yeah, it worked for sure.
It worked.
You got the sound you wanted. That's really all that matters.
It sounded amazing.
Yeah.
And I've played quite a few drum sets since then too, and them Ludwig Avista Lights, those things are loud.
Can you still play?
Absolutely.
You could play a gig?
Absolutely.
Needed? That's cool.
Well, I wouldn't have no problems with that.
All right. Well, Jeff, you have a backup now
Absolutely.
for Gen X.
Yeah. Come on in and do some Alice in Chains, Stone Temple Pilots.
We've thrown the idea around a couple times, Jeff and myself, and Brannon Heath actually, about doing a little band, and Jeff playing guitar, Brannon playing bass, and me playing drums and doing some rock and stuff. I like when I'm playing guitar and singing, I enjoy the country music and all that stuff. But if I'm playing drums, I like stuff like Shine Down and Saliva.
Love it.
Stuff like that. I like the heavier hitting stuff. It's just fun to me.
Sure.
Now, are you one of these freaks of nature that can sing when you're playing drums?
I am not.
Me either.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. I've tried that.
Yeah.
And it did not work out for me.
It all falls apart for me if I try to sing.
It did not work out at all.
I can't do either. So
I barely get by singing and holding the guitar. Right. So doing the drums is completely different. No.
Well, speaking of singing and playing guitar, when do you make this shift?
I was about probably 23, 24 maybe. My son had just been born, and I have my little brother was playing somewhere, and one day he was at the house. He was practicing or whatever, and I was singing along a song with him, and he goes, "You should sing that." And I go, "I'm not singing anything." I go, I'm a drummer. I'm not. I'm in the back. I don't have no need to be up front. And I'm not sure exactly where it went from there, but one thing led to another. And I went out to the Strand Theater. That's where it all started. And I went out to the Strand Theater, and I think he had a couple of songs that he was going to sing, and he gave up one of his songs and said, "I'm going to do something a little different. My brother's in the house. I'm going to call him up." And my hands started sweating. I didn't know he was calling me up. Like, I was scared to death. No lie. And so I went up and sang the song, and what was also crazy is that whole night, anytime anyone else was singing, everybody was loud. The audience was loud. They were talking and doing. When I started, and it could have been my imagination, but it was almost like a pin. You could hear a pin drop.
Oh, yeah.
And then at the end, I got a standing ovation, and then I've sang country music ever since.
Yeah. Were you playing guitar too?
I wasn't. My little brother was playing the guitar. I was just singing.
So you're just up there, just standing there.
I was. Yep.
I think, you get sucked into a vacuum, right? And everything's just whoosh.
Yeah.
I did a Colin Ray song. It was a Colin Ray song called "Love Me."
I love
and
Colin Ray.
that was the very first country song I ever sang on stage ever.
And from that moment, you're like, "Ooh, I like this.
I want to do this."
Gotcha.
I go. I loved the attention.
There's something about that applause.
I love the standing ovation. I love the fact that everybody was glued to the story that I was telling.
Absolutely.
Were you let down when you realized that doesn't happen every time?
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That treatment.
Yeah. So, were you playing guitar at all at this point on the backside? On your own, just fiddling?
Oh, I've always played. I've played guitar since I was a teenager too. So
when you decide, you know what, I want to sing and be up front, it was easy transition to now bring a guitar in for
pretty
yourself.
much. Yeah, that was pretty easy. It was definitely not like the drums,
right?
Like Bill Collins and all that stuff. I even tried to do that. I was like, let me try one that I know.
Yeah.
Like, no,
right?
No, it doesn't work. It didn't work, so I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I imagine if I practiced enough, but I just don't have enough time to practice enough to do it.
Yeah, you got your thing going.
I do almost 200 shows a year.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you have a business.
And I have a business. I run a company called Extreme Clean.
Yeah.
We do carpet cleaning and water and fire damage restoration.
Okay.
And mold and mildew control. And yeah, it's fun. It's a good business. I've been doing it for a long time.
Cool.
So it does what it's supposed to do. It pays the bills and allows me the freedom to do what I love most, and that's play music.
Sure.
So going back to rock before your country, in rock, what was that band that you really enjoyed the most, if there was one that really connected with you?
Oh my gosh, it would have been. It was a few. I loved Motley Crue. I love Stryper. Well, I know those two don't match.
No,
those
I
are
love
two.
Stryper.
Those are two totally opposite.
Living different lifestyles.
Two totally opposite groups. I go, you buy Stryper to hell with the devil, then you buy Shout at the Devil by Motley Crue. I go, those are two. Not even the same kind of albums.
Right.
I go, but I love both bands. And so Motley Crue, I was a big Kiss fan. Poison, Bon Jovi, all pretty much all the hair stuff. I enjoyed all that good stuff.
Yeah, you grew up in that era for sure.
Yeah.
Jump over to country.
And jumping over to country, I immediately started doing like Johnny Cash and Hank Williams Jr., Waylon Jennings, and then just moved on up to everything, just whatever people ask for. I'd just go home and listen to it for a second and go, okay, I can or I can't do that.
Waylon Jennings, I poo-poo on playing a lot of country over the years, but the older stuff was always fun. And Waylon Jennings was different, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
He had a little funkiness to him.
Well, he spent a lot of he got in trouble a lot, so he was a little different than everybody else. He had a little wild side to him.
Yeah.
George Jones was the same way. They tried to tell you for many years that cup didn't have alcohol in it, and that was
We know better.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a story about him being pulled over on the highway on a golf cart? And
there's plenty of
crazy stuff like that.
There's videos of that. Yeah.
He was in a Vince Gill video driving a golf cart or something.
I think that was a joke.
Joke.
Yeah, they were close friends, as I had learned. But the Waylon Jennings songs and the music was he considered like a renegade back in the day?
Yes. Oh yeah,
maybe
definitely.
like the Jason Aldean of that day, where he turned in. He kind of switched it to a little more rock and had a funky swing to it.
Yeah.
The bass lines were funky.
It was definitely a little bit different. He definitely added a little bit different touch to his music that you wasn't hearing in most of the other country songs.
And
traditional country,
right? And no way am I comparing them to Jason Aldean.
No.
But the Aldean era changed things, and I feel like back then he must have been that renegade that. Just flipped it around.
Aldean changed things like Nirvana changed things.
Yeah.
I don't know why that happened, but it did.
So did you start playing any of that like 90s stuff, like the Tracy Byrd and the
Tracy Lawrence?
Yeah.
Clint Black.
Yeah, it finally got to the point to where we didn't have any certain thing that we did. We just do everything. Like I said, you can come to my stage today and ask for. You can ask for a song by Hardy, and I might can do it. I mean, you can ask for a George Jones, and I can do that too. We can play pretty much anything you want to hear nowadays.
The 90s I can play that every weekend.
Yeah.
The 90s country bass lines and stuff, it just everything had a pop to it and swing and some cool bass lines, and that was fun. That's fun country for me to play.
That's fun stuff.
Yeah.
It done got to the point now where, like you said, we've done so many shows with so many different musicians and learning so much different stuff. I go, you have to pretty much know a little bit of everything, I guess, to make everybody happy.
You have to, especially when they're throwing out requests. So.
Well, we need to set aside a Thursday and go to Newbys and check them out.
We do.
And we need to come up with some really oddball ass requests and just throw them
some
up
old school, maybe some Kansas.
Eddie will play it.
Yeah, I bet.
I promise. You say anything, Eddie will know part of it.
Yeah, but no, you're right.
Yeah, we
need to check out Newbys. So.
Y'all come on out. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we try our best to get out there, but. We definitely hit the Hadleys, Neils, Dan McGinnis, South High, the sidecars. We gotta branch out a little bit.
Yeah.
Highland Strip.
If you ever come to Newbys, make sure you come late. I'll go ahead and say that on camera here. It's a late crowd.
Is it?
We always say that we start at 8:30, but at 8:30 there's never anyone there.
So what time do you literally start playing?
About 10:30 or 11, folks. It'll be packed.
Well, when do you actually hit the first note?
about 10.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because we'd still be there
That's
at
way
8:30.
past my bedtime, but hey.
When you heard everyone shows up late, I'm like, well, then I'll be early.
Right.
Yeah, it's a late crowd.
Yeah, can we get our own little private little
VIP?
concert?
If I know you're coming, I'll reserve you a table.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I'll put you right up there next to Eddie.
I know the crowd there. It's not a reserve a table type of crowd. It is stand up, drink beer, and play pool. And
And there's a lot of college kids there.
yeah.
I can stand up and
There's
drink beer.
a lot of times that I say things like, I remember my first beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I mean, years ago, I got to play 2, maybe 3 spring breaks in Texas, Southern Texas, South Padre Island. First time, so excited.
Yeah.
Yes, I get to play spring break. MTV had a stage out on the beach. Shit show.
Yeah.
I mean, I hated it. And then the next 2, I was dreading it. It just turns into chaos.
You and I had the same experience playing Mulligan 64. I mean, it just got to the point where by the time we were done for the night, everybody else was drunk as shit.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. And then I don't drink anymore, so I don't fit in at all.
I'm not a drinker either. Yeah. So I've had my fair share of people falling off the stage.
Oh, yeah.
So
Cobble.
oh,
Hey,
shade.
I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it myself. He's gonna love the sound effects. That's awesome.
Only because he's a good friend, people.
We love him.
We would never say this and do this to anyone else but Jeff Cobble.
No, we got to pick at it because he deserves it.
That's right.
He does us this way whenever he's not on camera.
I mean, we got 2 guys in the room that play in a band with him. So let's go. And I've played many shows with him.
He treats Jeff bad. He treats him bad all the time. Like Jeff has almost had to go through therapy a couple times because I've tried to get us on the Dr. Phil show. He won't accept us.
You could go on Maury Povich, though.
I could take Jeff to Maury Povich.
I bet if Jerry Springer were still alive, you could get on that one.
Oh, we get on
You're
Jeff.
not the father.
You are not the father.
He's like, yes, all right.
I'm not paying for that one no more.
We need to have you and Cobble in together. For sure. That's what we need to do.
You just let me know. I'll come out here and visit y'all anytime, my man.
He was on the show early on. Early on, we were like, we got to get our buddy.
I don't know if he'll ever come back now.
He's probably never listened since either.
Probably
Oh,
not.
yeah, no, he's going to be a big fan. He better watch it.
So do you have a particular guitar you like playing? What's your go-to?
I've got a few new ones here lately that I've been playing on. I have a black Takamine. I call that like my Willie Nelson guitar.
Yeah.
That's in most pictures that you see me in. I've had that guitar for live on stage for over 20 years.
Wow.
It's traveled with me across the country many times, done many, many shows with me. And I recently retired the guitar.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to take it out of retirement because I got a couple others and I really do like them. They're fun, but I love my Takamine.
Yeah,
But I have a Taylor now that I play on stage, and recently I bought an Alvarez Yari, which is they're both amazing guitars and I love them, but I guess because of so many years of playing my Takamine, I love the Takamine.
Well, yeah, and you play one for so long.
It's the nice Takamine. It's not the G series one.
Yeah, but you have to get you have to get like a feel for a certain guitar when you play one for that many years.
Yeah.
You know, and if you change, it's got to feel different.
Yeah,
but it's probably refreshing too.
Yeah.
It's nice to have new things. Like a brand new car is a brand new car, but do I like it better than the '69 Stingray?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Sure.
I do not.
Original.
That's not what I have.
Oh,
but
sorry.
Just as an example.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Original music. Do you write?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I have a few things. I have one song out there called "Back on the Shelf." It's been out for a little bit.
On Spotify?
I'm not sure where you can find it these days. I
Probably
don't.
SoundCloud, maybe.
Well, it's on one of the CDs. It's called "Musicians for Le Bonheur," and I signed. Well, I went in. They paid for me to go into the studio and all that good stuff, and we went in and done a couple songs, and I signed one of those over to them. And there's another one called "Give Me a Dirt Road." Anytime the song is downloaded, no matter where it's at, the money goes straight to St. Jude. It doesn't go to me. I don't see it. Not a single penny of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nope. Yeah, I don't know how. Like I said, I don't know how much is downloaded.
Yeah.
I don't even keep.
Well, how did
up
you
with
connect with that? How did that come
I've
to be?
been doing stuff with St. Jude and I've been doing stuff with them for a long time. I don't even know how I got involved with them, but I started out with their runs. They always do them runs downtown, and I'd play it. They'd give me a little spot to stand, and I'd play for all the thousands of runners that were coming
Big
by.
marathon.
Yeah, those things. They're a lot of fun. And a lot of people, too.
I'm sure, yeah.
A lot of scenery. You'd be surprised at some of the
people
things.
From all over the world.
Those folks come wearing all kind of stuff to run for the St. Jude thing.
A little revealing.
I mean, it's some things are skimpy and some things are silly. Like someone was running in a bird suit, looked like a big bird. I was like, that dude has been definitely smoking something.
But God bless him, he's out there.
He was out there running. He ran the full thing too in that bird suit. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. What time of year is that race? Because if it's in the summertime,
No,
I think
this was
fall.
it was cold. It was cold outside. One time I did a show, and I had to stop playing and just play DJ music through the speakers because my fingers were so cold. Yeah. They would not do anything. They were numb.
I've been there a few times.
21 or 22 degrees outside.
Yeah, there's to a point where you just can't even move.
No, I'll just play the music. We'll just play music.
Good for you though for doing that. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'd done that a long time ago. So I'm talking about getting into the studio here soon. Nice. I've got a few other things that I've got down and some new ideas, and I'd like to take Taylor into the studio and do a duet with her. I think that would be fun too.
Do you have a particular studio that you'd like to use, or you got a favorite, and you got tons of options here?
Yeah, I do have tons of options. I go there. Now I'm at the point where almost everybody I know seems to have a studio like that. We either have a home studio or we got a nice one somewhere that you can come to. So I'm not really sure where I'll go. Really,
I get it.
I guess it just depends on what I want to record and who I want to produce it. Because if Justin Jaggers is a good buddy of mine. And I can go use the Hope Church, has a fantastic studio. Oh. And anytime I've ever wanted to go over there, he's the man to, he can hook that up.
Right.
So, we got our friend Jimmy Fault.
I love Jimmy. Yeah, I've actually been over there before. I went and I'm just going to go ahead and say this because I don't care.
Did Donna have a taco bar?
I'm going to say this. I love Donna. Donna's awesome. I did not see a taco bar, but she is super cool. I've known both of them. I knew her before them two ever got together.
They're watching right now in the living room. Yeah. Donna is in her seat right now. It's her seat.
Yeah, I met them. See, I met him back in the Play Rough. He came into town with a band called Play Rough from Ohio, and so that's where I met him. And but I think she was already, I could be mistaken, but I think she was already like a stage stop person. She was already there, and everybody knew her. She's good people.
A fixture.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite people.
Yeah, so they're fun. So not too long ago, I went to Jimmy's house and got to do a little something in his studio. He called me down to do some vocals.
Nice.
For an original song that, what's the guy's name, the bass player for Roxy Blue?
Oh, Josh?
Josh, yeah. Josh had written a song and wanted some country vocals on it.
Okay.
So I went down and did that.
Nice.
It was fun. Cool. I never heard the song. I don't know if they ever did anything with
Josh Weil from Roxy Blue in a country song.
I know.
He
wrote it. He wrote it.
That's awesome.
It was a pretty cool tune. Now, like I said, I don't know what they ever did with it after I left, but I had a pretty fun time over there doing it. He's got a nice studio too.
Yeah, we need to officially commission him now. Where is it, Jimmy?
Where's that at?
Let's get it on, man. Let's hear this thing.
Yeah, that would be fun. They probably didn't play it. It probably sucked. My part, not their part.
Yes,
my
you have
part.
to clarify.
Yeah. I gotta be. My part was probably terrible. That's probably why I didn't hear it.
Everybody did.
Thanks for coming in, Frankie. We'll let you know.
Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you.
Well, before we wrap up here, is there any thing you want to mention? Any personal shout-outs you want to give?
Yeah, if you got somebody you need to tell us about, don't forget them because it gets you in trouble.
No, I don't. I mean, we talked about everybody in the band. Sweet. I love them all. I can't say anything. I can say this. There are lots of bands have drama. I go, that's something that's well known with everybody. No matter who you play with, somebody is going to be some drama somewhere. Usually, I go, my band is 100% drama free.
Yeah,
I have zero drama. Bill is not an argumentative person. Chris is not. And even if Jeff does, you just say something.
Exactly.
You just say something funny to make him laugh, and he'll stop. You know what I mean?
You can just be like, come on, son, slow it down, buddy.
Yeah, we're just a fun band. We have fun. Awesome. We like to leave the night with smiles on our faces and smiles on everyone else's faces.
Sure.
You'll never hear us talk about politics. We don't.
Oh, no.
We don't do politics.
We don't do that here
all at the show. None.
You get it.
I go, people come to the shows to have a good time and get away from that. And I go, you're not going to hear that at my show.
There's plenty of places to go.
To
hear this shit.
Yeah, if you want to hear that crap, you can go somewhere else.
Yeah. So we're not anti-politics, but anti-talking about it.
Right. Yeah, well, there's a time and place for it, and on the music podcast where we're all happy is probably not it.
Right. Yeah. Well, Derek and I are going to make a point to try to get out to both a Frankie Hollie and the Noise show, and I want to see this trio at Newbys for sure.
We got to go to Newbys for sure.
Y'all are more than welcome out anytime. Like I said, you just tell me when you're coming, and I'll get it taken care of for you.
So the night that we tell you we're going, can you start at 8?
No.
7:30.
I mean, I might could come out to the table and do like a song or two. And just
I'd like to be serenaded.
I'm gonna sing a song or two for my buddies and send them on.
Man, we tried to get out so hot and heavy when we first started this, and then we both ended up in bands, and we're really busy with the production of this thing. So we're not getting out as much as we used to, but we still try, man. We want to support everybody, and it's
been a minute since I hung out on the Highland Strip. I used to live out there off of Park Ave.
Oh my gosh, I'll say something funny about the Highland Strip because I've been playing there for so long. It was at a point at one time where people would walk up and say, man, your band is really cool. We love y'all. Man, y'all are awesome. And now it's done got to the point where people will walk up to me and go, hey, I think you know my mom.
Nice.
That's great.
Yeah,
but that's a testament to you hanging in there and having a good long career.
I got a few people that'll send me messages on Facebook and say, hey, my son or my daughter is coming to see you tonight. And I go, that's amazing. That's crazy.
Well, that used to happen in the 80s, but there was some different things going on. So with that, before we say goodbye, thank you to the audience for catching this wonderful interview and episode of the Rhythm Section and Memphis Music Podcast. The band sponsors, right, Jeff? I mean, we can't say it enough.
Can't do it without them.
Thank y'all for having me. Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
We're
coming back to you. We're not done with you.
And follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Rhythm Section Pod. The website is therhythmsectionpod.com.
Remember to join us for our exclusive Sunday replay series, where we bring back all of your favorite interviews on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. I always make this joke, but Frankie's episode is going to be sometime in 2027.
Sure.
The tip bucket, links and descriptions, and you can search the Rhythm Section Pod on both Venmo and CashApp. All right. Frankie Hollie and the Noise. Frankie, thanks for doing this.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on this being your first podcast.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all.
We're very honored, and yes, so. Thank you again for doing this. Hopefully you have a nice ride back. Where are you going next on your motorcycle?
Straight back home.
Straight back home.
Straight back to the house.
Back in that AC.
Oh, yeah. As long as the heat advisory is 187 outside, I'm going in.
That's right. Well, cool. Jeff?
Thanks for doing it, man. And you guys get out and see a band. Catch Frankie Hollie and the Noise and the trio acoustic thing at Newbys with Frankie, Eddie Smith, and Brannon Heath.
Do it. Thanks everybody. Take care.
Thank you.